Okay, Appliance Boot Camp. This is Mike Sneed coming to you this afternoon. I'll give YouTube a few minutes to go ahead and let everybody know that we're here and that we're live. We're coming in right after Christmas. I want to tell everybody Merry Christmas. Hope everybody, Santa Claus stopped through and gave everybody everything they were looking for. This has been a not only a good Christmas, it's been a very good year for me all around, and for a lot of the people who came through Appliance Boot Camp. I've talked to you all throughout the holidays. I can't believe how many of y'all actually working on Christmas Eve. How many of y'all actually working on Christmas Day? People working the day after Christmas. Even I think the last call I just get off the phone with somebody probably about 15 minutes ago. People still out there working, and they're glad to be working. It's not like when they're working with somebody else where they regret going to work Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after. These guys were happy. Matter of fact, they made me have to go do some work. And I told them, I said, y'all making me feel bad, man. Y'all out here putting in these hours and working the way y'all are. I had to actually get up and I got up this morning and had to do something because the way they're doing is just it was just crazy to listen to them and get the enthusiasm and stuff that they have what they're doing and everything they got going on in their businesses, man. And and to hear the stories, I got so many text messages, so many phone calls from people who came to Appliance Boot Camp. Either they done it online or they came to the live event, and for them calling and just telling me thanks, man, how well their Christmas holiday has been, how we changed their life, and listen to things that they're doing. And Up until now, I'll be honest, I've kind of kept the lid on it a little bit, but like I told my wife and told some friends and stuff, hey, now we're at the point now where this thing has been proven. Our blueprint works. We got more stuff that we're gonna do next year that's gonna be even better to make the experience even better. Where people coming here gonna have more support when you leave. So if you leave here and can't make $100,000, it's on you. Because everything that we're putting in place and that we have in place right now, and everything we're gonna put in place in the next couple of months. If you come to Appliance Boot Camp, because we're giving you step-by-step instructions of what you need to do from day one to actually come out here and start making $100,000. And if you if you leave here and from Appliance Boot Camp and you can't earn $100,000 a year, it's not our fault. It's going to be your fault. It's going to be something you're doing wrong. And this Appliance Boot Camp that we put together, like I said, it's going beyond my wildest dreams of the people who have come in here. I talked to a guy earlier today. He done his first service call. His first service call came last Monday. And I talked to him today. He had done 19 for one company and 8 for another one. So that's 27 stops. 27 stops. And that was from last Monday to now. That's including the holidays. He has done 19 and I think 8 or 9 for nothing. He's done like 27 stops. And just 27. Let's see, 27 times 250. See where he riding at in 2 weeks. That's $6,750 that he got coming in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks from coming to Appliance Boot Camp, and he having a good Christmas. I talked to him today. He was out there working early this morning, and I asked him. I said, "Man, you going right after Christmas like that?" He said, "Yeah." He trying to get ahead because what happened. Everybody, like I say, just because you take off work, the work don't take off. They still sending you work orders. People are still calling, scheduling stuff with you. And so what happens? You end up when you get off, when you take a day off, you behind. You behind a day or two. So he said now he's trying to catch up so that he don't have to go into the weekend. But he don't realize he gonna see this weekend. Even though you take Saturday and Sunday off, it don't stop. The calls still keep coming in. And like he said, they just keep sending him more calls and more calls and more calls. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. This appliance boot camp that we have. Why appliance boot camp is so good. Appliance Boot Camp, like I say, with the appliance repair is the last of the skilled trades where you whatchamacall, where you don't have to have a license and you don't have to go work for somebody for 5 or 10 years in order to go take a state test. It doesn't require you to have any type of certification. It doesn't require no drug test. It doesn't require no background check. Matter of fact, this right here is the paperwork to fill out for your LLC right here for the state of North Carolina. It's not for like 5 questions you do, and nowhere on here they ask you have you been to jail? Do you have a felony? They don't ask you have you ever been bankrupt. They don't ask you to go pee in no cup. They don't do any of that. You fill it out. Matter of fact, you don't even have to tell them where you live at. They don't ask you for no social security number. They don't ask you for anything. All you do is pay your $125 and you have a company. You have a company. You're now in the place where you can now do like Donald Trump. Now you can. I tell you to go get this book. It has all the tax deductions. So now you're just like Donald Trump, where you don't have to pay taxes, or little or no taxes. You can deduct any and everything. Everything that you do in your now, if you don't have a business, what you have now, you have bills. Once you go and you do what we tell you to do, and you start your appliance repair business, you no longer have bills. Now you have expenses. So now you can write off all those things. You're gonna pay little or no taxes. So instead of you being mad and stuff because people won't show their taxes and you think people going through loopholes, instead of being mad about that, you go do the same thing for $125. You can do the exact same thing and you can have the same advantages that everybody else has. So you're gonna learn how to do that. And like I say, we give you step-by-step instructions, and it works. A lot of times, what happens when people tell you, you need to go start a business. You need to go start a business, and they tell you to go start businesses, but they don't tell you. Most people don't know what they want to do, don't know what they can and can't do, because the school system now have taken away anything that would expose you to any type of business stuff or any type of skilled trades or anything that you actually will be interested in. You don't. They'll tell you now you need to go to college and figure out what you want to do. Now you're gonna go pay a $60,000 a year to go figure out what you want to do, versus where it used to be from kindergarten through 12th grade. They expose you to a bunch of different careers, and then you actually kind of could choose where you want to go. But now you got adults that say they want to start a business, and they go take these courses, and the courses tell them we're gonna show you how to start a business. And then they say, well, what business am I going to start? Well, you need to figure out what you like to do. Most people don't know what they like to do. So they're just totally lost. They're taking courses and don't have any type of way to actually get into doing business. They go take the course. They go start the LLC. They go out here and they read all the books. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. They have all the knowledge, but they don't have nowhere to apply that. When you come to Appliance Boot Camp, not only do we get you started and get your LLC and teach you how to take advantage of all the tax breaks and stuff like that, but we actually give you a business. And that business that you actually going to work in, it's not a business that you have to stay in forever, but it actually gives you a chance to actually learn two parts. We're going to learn you the technical part starting off. The technical part and to put money in your pocket. Right now, a lot of times what people have, the biggest problem they got the what I call the wolf at the door, which is life and bills that's constantly eating at them, and they need to get the wolf away from the door. So that's why I tell you to do the appliance repair and go to the third party warranty companies. What they're going to do, they're going to actually generate you enough money to get the wolf away from the door and let you figure out what it is you like to do. Because you're going to learn the technical part of it. And once you get the technical part of it, because you don't have to go out there and market and actually bring in customers, they're going to be bringing you in the customers and bringing you in the work. That gives you time then to actually develop business wise, where you can actually then develop into the business owner and become business savvy. Now, once you become a business owner, business is universal, just like if you know how to play an instrument. If you know how to play an instrument, like a guitar or piano and stuff, you can sit in anywhere and play. It's universal. But the same thing with business. Once you figure out and learn how to operate businesses, you can operate just about any type of business. So then you'll realize that you might not like to do appliance repair. If you don't want to do appliance repair, now you got the money to actually go somewhere else and do something totally different. And now you got the skill set, you got the business acumen where now you can actually go to any place and sit down and start to do business. You see my transition from different businesses. I've had the brick and mortar store. I've had the service company. I do the real estate. I do all of that stuff. So the reason I'm able to do all of that because I started off in appliance repair. From appliance repair, I learned the business part of it. I learned the technical part of it, and now I can actually take that skill set that I have and I can place it into any marketplace, and I can be successful in it. If I go there, and you're gonna be able to do the same thing with if you come to appliance boot camp. You don't have to necessarily have to stay in appliances, but the main thing you got to do, you got to actually get some momentum and actually learn how to be a business owner. You got to learn how to do the marketing. And like I say, starting off, you're gonna get the cash moving in. And a lot of times people tell you go buy a property, you need to invest. Most people ain't got enough money to invest. By the time they get their check home and pay their bills, they ain't got no money to invest. If you start to do appliance repair has enough money coming in from the service company where you can actually go out and invest. You might realize you might want to be a real estate investor. Well, you can do that with appliance repair. Appliance repair, you see me going out paying cash for buildings and stuff. And I'm able to do that from appliance repair. I can take my appliance repair money, go out and pay cash for buildings. And then when I pay cash for the buildings, I don't have to take out no loan. The appliance repair kicks off enough money off of it where it can actually allow me to cash flow the repairs on it. So I don't have to take no loans or anything out. After you get two or three of those, then you got the real estate should be enough then kicking off enough so you can just continue your real estate venture if you want to keep doing real estate. Also, with appliance repair, it's a low cost to get started. It doesn't require a whole lot of money to actually get started into appliance repair. If you come into appliance boot camp, it's two payments of 825. After those two payments, you can go online. Online right now is really good, but it's going to be extremely good by February of next year. I'm totally redoing all of the modules and stuff. So if you go to the online, a lot of times it's going to you if you're somebody who's already mechanical savvy. After February next year, you might not even have to come to the appliance boot camp. The way we're putting these modules together now, I've gotten feedback. I know how we need to have it for you all to actually be successful. And also those people who do come, when you leave, now that we do a combination, most classes that you go to for appliance repair stuff, it's going to be one or the other. Either it's going to be online or it's going to be hands-on. Here you get both. You got the online, you got the hands-on. You can come back as much as you want, and once you pay for the online, you get all the updates, and you can go back in there as much as you want to revisit stuff. If you need to brush up on stuff, a lot of times if you go to the hands-on, other companies that offering hands-on, when you come back home, you own your own. Here right now, if you call back, you have somebody that can talk to you and talk you through things. They help you get going for those first couple of months where you actually out there trying to learn the trade. When you're out there, you're not by yourself. You got somebody looking over your shoulder those first couple of months to help you out. And then I'm teaching you too to actually go into the actual appliancetology, into our actual organizations and stuff, where you're gonna get then a lot more training and a lot more support, and to actually keep growing it if you want to grow it. If you want to grow it, you go into USA, or you can go into another one, PSA, and you sit down with those within those organizations, and there they can have people who can take your they have 20, 30, 50, 100 technicians. If you desire to be that, you have people that can actually take you and get you to that level. And a good thing too about this appliance repair, you're gonna earn while you learn. When you leave here, you're gonna actually go out and you're gonna actually, while you learning the trade, you're gonna be earning money. And you're not gonna be earning no $5, $10 an hour. You're gonna be earning $85 an hour and up. And when you are earning $85 an hour, most people here in America don't make $20 an hour. They begging for $15 an hour. And just think you making $85 an hour to learn. Somebody's paying you $85 an hour to learn this trade. And once you learn this trade and you get going and you make it $85 an hour, now let's talk about the people in your community. Now, if you make it $85 an hour, you can you can afford to pay some young guy in your community $10 an hour, $15 an hour to actually mow your grass. You can now become an employer and change your whole community now. So now you got the money where you actually can pay some younger kid to actually come mow the grass. You can pay him to actually ride along and help you on some service calls. You can actually now come to somebody who actually start training the next generation up. But if you are out here working for somebody making $10, $15 an hour, you ain't got the revenue, the money coming off of your job to actually pay nobody to do anything. So that's why you can't. That's why the young people in the community don't have any jobs because haven't been we haven't been invested in creating businesses. Because you're going out here, you're going to start this appliance repair business. Now, what's going to happen? You can actually now become a stable employer of people in your community. People in your community now, the kids when they start getting out of school during the summer, they're going to start coming to look for you, and their parents going to start coming looking for you, asking you, can you pick them up during the summer? Can they work for you? And the reason why you can do that is because, let me show you this book right here. Appliance repair, right here. The Millionaire Next Door. In this book right here, they whatchamacallit, Thomas Staley, that wrote this book. He found that out a long time ago who the millionaires were. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to the screen. I'm going to show you something. Who the millionaires are, because that's the problem right here. A lot of times, we don't know who the true millionaires are in our community. So what he found out when he started looking for millionaires, he wanted to know who the actual millionaires were in the community. And this is what he found out. At first, when he went, he thought it was the entertainers, he thought it was the actors, the singers. He thought those were the actual millionaires in his actual community. But he found out quickly that the millionaires were made up of these people. This was the percentages of the actual millionaires in the community. All right, 74% were self were self-employed. I'm gonna have to forgive my spelling. And he found out these self-employed people. Guess who they were? They were plumbers. They were electricians. They were HVAC contractors, pest control, and they were trash collectors. And guess what all these people are? These are the skilled trades. And they made up 74% of all the millionaires in America. 74% of the millionaires are made up of skilled trade workers. The self-employed, what I'm telling you to be self-employed, not the people who go there and work and look for no job, not the plumbers, workers and stuff, but the ones that were self-employed. They make up 74%. You found out 10% were executives. And that'd be like CEOs and VPs of major companies. They made up 10%. Another 10% were your doctors, medical doctors, and your lawyers. They made up 10%. 5% were people who done sales. And when I say sales, I'm talking about multi-level marketing, like Amway and old favorite Five Links and all those people. They made up 5%. And look right here, 1% of your actual millionaires was what most people try to be right here. Were your entertainers. They make 1% of the millionaires. If I'm holding something down, okay, make up 1% of your millionaires. And that's going to be your rappers, actors, singers. They only make 1% of millionaires. But how many, especially as African Americans, we put all our stock in trying to be this, and they only make up 1%. Now that we're realizing that 74% of your actual real millionaires are coming out of this group right here. What I'm showing you is what 74% of your millionaires come out of. Now these right here, and right here we're gonna put appliance repair because it's the same thing. Plumbers, you can forget about it. They got that locked off unless you're gonna go work for somebody for 5 years and you sign off, and they sign off on you. And if you do sign off, guess what? They got it so you can't pass the test. So you can forget about plumbers, you forget about electricians, you forget about HVAC, you forget about pest control and trash collectors. Unless you got enough money to go buy some trash trucks and actually do enough marketing to get enough routes. I don't. Most of the time, y'all complaining about not having enough money come to Appliance Boot Camp. I know you got enough money to start a trash company, but this is the only one that's left of the skilled trades that they haven't closed the door on, because everybody know these are millionaires. This is where your millionaires come from. Everybody know that. Besides us, we think the millionaires coming right here, and we have right now. You have millions of African American men trying to get into this 1% right here. I'm telling everybody now, this is where the millionaires are made. They're made right here at the 74%. Now, just think, if you do this right here, if you learn, you become an appliance repairman, and you're gonna earn while you learn. You're gonna be learning the trade. You're gonna be earning money while you learning the trade. But after you while you're gonna be earning money while you learning, and at the same time you're gonna be learning how to sell and market. So now you got a 79% chance of becoming a millionaire. It gives you a 79% chance of becoming a millionaire. Just think, if you whatchamacall, if you're whatchamacall self-employed dentist, if you're a self-employed dentist, and you learn how to sell and market, you got 74 plus 10 plus 5, you got 89% chance of becoming a millionaire before it's long over with. If you're a surgeon, and you learn how to sell, you got 89% chance of becoming a millionaire. Nobody shows us that. We just look at these people right here and think that these people are the millionaires, and they're not. Matter of fact, they're actually really a joke when you look at it. They really a joke about it. So that's what I'm showing you at the Appliance Boot Camp. I'm showing you how you actually become wealthy, how you can, if you stick with it. If you stick with it, how you can become a millionaire in this appliance repair business. I know plenty of people who have became millionaires out of appliance repair business. So you stick with it, you can actually become a millionaire doing this. You will live a very good life. My life has been very, very good. Like I told you all, I've been able to send my kids to the best private schools. Whenever my kids need the braces, they go get braces. Whenever my car need tires, I go get tires. I never have to wait. Ever since I came to appliance repair. Now, when I was an engineer, there were times we had to wait before I could do stuff. As an appliance repairman, I never have to wait. Whenever my family needs something or something needs to be done, I got the cash to do it. And like I say, with the appliance repairs, like I've done a video saying you can't. It's like hitting the lottery every day. It becomes like hitting the lottery every day. Every day you wake up, you're gonna once you get to the point where you actually invoicing every day. Just think, every morning you wake up, you see $500 or $1,000 hit your account, and then after that $500 or $1,000 hit your account, you haven't even started to go out and do your service calls. When you're doing your service calls, you do five. Some people are doing 7 to 8 stops. You do 5 stops. We do 5 stops, and you hit those 5 stops, and somebody's giving you $200-300 every time you stop. You put another $1,500 in your account before the end of the day, and it just constantly keep going to the point where you constantly feel like you're hitting the lottery every day, several times a day. And that's the stuff I'm showing you all in Appliance Boot Camp. That's the people who have came to Appliance Boot Camp. That's what they're seeing, and they're getting those results. And I want to keep showing everybody how to do this. I want to show everybody how to do this. I'm gonna go read the actual chat that we have now, the actual live chat, and then from there, I'm gonna get out and we're gonna start. Like I said, this coming up year, I'm gonna really be pushing it. I'm gonna be really pushing it because I'm seeing the lives that are changing. I kind of, I'll be honest, I kind of took it for granted how many lives we were changing. But I'm seeing the emails and I'm seeing the text messages of people lives who have changed and stuff from coming here. And I want everybody to be able to see that. It is enough room for everybody. It's plenty of room. Like I said, for the last 30 years, they have pushed people away from applying from skilled trades, and it's a big open gap. This past week, last week, I was actually in Charlotte doing some continuing ed, and they're saying right here in the state of North Carolina, they're trying to get another 16,000. They need another 16,000 licensed electrical contractors in the state of North Carolina to meet the demands that they're going to have coming up in the next couple of years. And they're doing any and everything trying to get those contractors in there. And it's everywhere that the skilled trades are needed. Okay, because we don't read. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Sam, I am. Good evening. How you doing? Space Age 3000 checking in from Augusta, Georgia. All right. Shaman 05 line. What's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing, Marcus? Muhammad, how you doing? All right, Rue Fitness. What's up, brother Mike? All right, good to talk to you, man. All right, Untamed Kango, like clockwork. Yeah, I'm getting better at it, man. I'm gonna like I said, last couple of weeks have been crazy, but we're gonna get back onto our schedule. All right, Danny Sully. What's up, Mike? I was wondering if you have the 2028 live dates. Yeah, we have the 2020 live dates. Let me actually find them for you. In order to register for them, you have to actually go online. Matter of fact, go right here. I'm putting it in. Go to appliancebootcamp.com, and you can go there and actually register for the classes. Sign up. In order to register for the class, you have to actually buy the online. Once you buy the online, it'll be a folder there that says hands-on event. You click on the hands-on event, you can actually schedule the day you want to come. So you have to go, and when you purchase it, like I said, you get the online. Not only when you get the online are you getting the appliance repair, but you're gonna get the vendor, you're gonna get the dry vent cleaning, and you also gonna get the blender course. So if you the way I done that is because if you some people buy the they buy the course, they need to make some money. So you can start doing the blenders and you can start doing the dry vent cleaning to build up your money to get your actual appliance repair business going, so you can buy your insurance and buy your and register your LLC and make some money to come to the actual live event. All right. All right. CCH 1978. What's up, Mike? All right, there you go. You're on fire. January, I should be doing the online course. Okay, looking forward to you. Yeah. If tell anybody, man, if you know people, especially if you know people that might have had some a background, a blemish on their background, need a good start and stuff, tell them do not go buy no 20s to put on no bot Chevy or nothing like that, or no Dodge Charger. Don't go out and buy the cars. Come out here and buy Appliance Boot Camp. You buy Appliance Boot Camp, you'll be able to drive any car you want to drive. You'll be able to put rims on anything you want to put rims on. You'll be able, if you got kids and all that stuff, especially if you're a young man and child support eating you up, come to Appliance Boot Camp. I'll show you how to get how to actually handle that situation. With Appliance Boot Camp, you are no longer a W-2 employee. You're a 1099. So now they no longer come in and just garnish your wages. Now you got a way you can fight back the courts, and you can actually keep your money, and you and your child, and your babies. I don't want to say baby mama, but you and your child, other parent. Now y'all can come together and talk like adults now, because y'all get the middleman out, and y'all got now sit down and talk like adults. So I show you how to do all of that. So if you're somebody who's struggling and you want to get out of that daily grind, come to Appliance Boot Camp. All right. All right. That's Marcus Muhammad Ali. I'm just getting off 8. Work orders. He done 8 work orders today. There you go. He came to Appliance Boot Camp. There you go. Okay. All right. There you go. Charles Payne. Mike with Reed Appliance in Houston, Texas. All right. Put me on the map. All right. There you go. All right. Jay, real. Hey, ABC family. Okay. Robert Ferrier. How long does it usually take for beginners to get to $100,000 per year? I'm excited. I'm just waiting for the rest of my tools to come. 100, $100,000 a year is not that much money. Everybody think it's a lot of money. It's not. It's not for $400 a day. When you starting off, you're gonna be doing 1 or 2 calls a day, which is gonna be somewhere between around $150 $250 a day. You might some days you might hit 500. But you starting off, you're gonna be doing like 50,000, and then it's gonna be into your skill level. Then you work your way up, and once you go full time, then you easily hit 100,000. 100,000 ain't for $400 a day. Most people can hit that before 12 o'clock. Believe it or not, if you get started at 8, you can do 2 stops and have $400. The next on-site class is in January, but that's for the last 850 class. So that's sold out. You can't go there. But if you go online and purchase the Appliance Boot Camp, you'll see we got February, March, and April already up, and you can choose your date. Now you when you purchase the Appliance Boot Camp online, that's how you come to the live event. And the reason why I want that, I want you all to win. And I want you to actually to look at it before you come. So when you come, we're not starting from zero when you get here. And that way we can do a lot more hands-on. It's not going to be so much teaching I have to do, but be a lot more hands-on and be more of a refresher. And then after you leave, everything that we do here, all the appliances we do here is going to be on the actual online. So when you get back home, you'll be able to refresh yourself and keep moving. And because it's fast paced here. So that's why I want you to do both so you can win. So go buy the course and you start today. You go buy the course, you can start right now and be ready to come to our next class. Okay, DLV Mark, hey from California. Hey, how you doing? Robert Ferrier, do you think they will eventually require a license for this kind of work? Yeah, I do. I think it is. I've seen it on some of the actual um, blog sites and stuff where some of the people are actually calling, say they can't wait for the licenses to come. So yeah, I think eventually it will come. And like I say, it's bound to happen, but you want to get in now before they get grandfathered in, because same thing back in the 60s and 70s, it wasn't no license to do plumbing, no license to do electrical, no license to do HVAC. Once they found out the money was there, that's when the license come, because people want to close the door. And so when they close the door, we grandfathered in, and then your prices go up more, and you make more money. All right, you're on fire. Mike, question: if we start our appliance business now, let's say we start to have a license, would we be grandfathered in since we? Yeah, they're grandfather you in. They're grandfather you in. All right. Okay, here we go. DLV, where to get insurance and for how much? What's the cost for insurance? Your insurance, I normally tell people to go to the local independent insurance. Don't go to nowhere like State Farm or Nationwide, because they can only sell you their products. Go to a little small guy that's an independent carrier. He can shop you around to a bunch of different people, and the prices and stuff going to be too many different scenarios. It's going to depend on where you live. Sometimes it's your credit score. It's just what the third party warranty is requiring. So you go there, they'll get you straight with the insurance. Insurance don't go across state lines, so it can be different for everybody. Derek Watson. Hey Mike, you mentioned something about adding to the Blender course. What was that? Yeah, I'm gonna add to the Blender course too. People who actually doing the Blender course and they out there repairing stuff. I didn't show you all how in the Blender course. Some of them need to clean out motors. What happens? Some of the actual syrup and stuff from the actual blenders, they'll spill down in the motor, and people are sending him blenders They see this like this black stuff, which is nothing but old syrup and old juice running out the bottom of the blender, and they thinking that it's whatchamacallit. They're thinking that the motor is going bad. All he needs to do, you need to buy some electronic cleaner. It's called electronic cleaner. You can buy it in any of your home improvement stores or any of like Best Buy stuff, and you just spray that on the motor and clean out all that stuff that spilled down in there. So I got to show you how to do that. And also on some of the motors, they got what they call brushings. And I'll just show them how to change the brushing. It's easy, nothing major, but stuff like that. I hadn't thought about it in the blender course, and now just like the appliance repair course, people are actually out here repairing a lot of blenders, and they're calling me, and we're talking about it, and I'm going to go back and add that in there. Okay. Reginald Terry, hey, how you doing? Thanks, Mike. Yes, bro, about to blow the lid off all the people who said I can't and couldn't service calls with good customer. Oh, wow. Thanks, man. Reginald, that's good, man. He called me today. If I think this is the person that I think it is, he called me today. He went to his first service call today. He hadn't even what we call. He haven't even went to the third party warranty companies. He all he done put the sign on his car. He went and got a sign, put it on his car. Somebody called him today for a washing machine. It was an older washing machine, a lid switch. The lid switch was $18. He put it on $234. That's him right there. Thanks, Mike. Yep. He said, "Get ready to blow the lid off." All the people who said I can't and couldn't service calls went good. Customer happy. Thanks again. Man, I was wondering how it went. But yeah, we sat on the I sat on the line with him, helped him troubleshoot it, and hey, he got it fixed. So he made day after Christmas for about 30 minutes. He put $200 in his pocket. So that was good. That was good. Mike Tran, if I order multiple parts for a job but don't use them all, can I return them? Would it be wise for me to throw the parts at the job if I have trouble fixing? I think if you're talking about a third party warranty company, if you order multiple parts, I would say just keep them on your truck. Now, if you're paying cash for these parts and you order them, don't open them. You send them back because you want to if you're not using them, that's money you're throwing away. But if third party warranty company send you more than one part, just save those and use it as a truck stock and start building your truck stock. But if you're paying cash for them, do not open them because once you open them, they won't take them, especially electronic parts. But if you're paying cash for them, you need to take them back. Until you got because you're gonna be I don't want you riding around with your cash flow in the back of your truck. Once you get going and you got a good pile of cash, if you're doing the 5 banking accounts like I'm telling you to, and you got a good stack of cash, then you can start building up your truck stock and doing cash calls. Patrick Young, what's good, people? All right. Kevin Roberts, good evening, Mike and ABC family. Mike, did you fix the module? Yeah, it's fixed. We got that one fixed. The range part 1 is fixed now. Yep. And I got a new washer one that's coming up, and that's gonna be really good. And the way we're doing that washer one, that's the way we're gonna do all the modules coming up, and it's gonna be really good. James X, I'm making good money with what I've learned from you. Thanks. Okay, man. Glad to hear that, man. Thanks. Quentin Hodge. Hey, ABC family. Happy holidays. All right. Rue Fitness. You're on fire. Okay. They got some networking going on. All right. Rod, what's up, Mike? Checking from ATL. Hey, how you doing, Gerard? Thanks, man. Pound the button. There you go, Gerard. Read the title of the live speaks for itself. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. All right, CC H 1978. Mike, I see what you did there. You're two of out of the 74. Then they wonder why I want to be. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything there. Yeah, this the last couple of years, I will say, the last couple of years have been really, really good. I'm not gonna downplay it. The last couple of years have been really, really good for me. And this year right here, I'm gonna really put some money behind this school and get this school going. And I'm hoping to really break some records this year with the school. I hope to really break some records coming up with the school. All right. Earth Wealth Energy Mobile, pro athletes. Yeah, pro athletes, they only make up 1%. But that's where we tell all our kids to go. When we can easily tell them to go be an electrician, become a plumber, become a HVAC, and own the company, and that's an easy way to $1 million. All right, thanks. Yeah, good information. Yeah, okay. All right, they got some networking going on. Brother Durbin, salute Mike. Thanks. Okay. BK from the Rockets, what's good, fam? Your percentages show that most people really don't understand finance and economics to make real money, over 500K. Money, including assets and of cash, unfortunately. Yeah, yeah. And believe it or not, I didn't know that until I actually started reading. And then I actually started and I actually started really meeting millionaires. And I actually really start meeting really true millionaires and people who really had money and stuff. That's when I realized it was nothing that I thought. And the people I thought who had money, people who I thought who had money, didn't have money. The people I didn't think had any money had all the money. And I had my same thing that he found out with the millionaire next door. I found that out too. And believe it or not, a lot of people still read this and don't think it's true. That this is not true. How to meet, and he told you how they dress too. I found that out. I thought the millionaires wore all these nice clothes and drove all these nice cars and stuff. He found out that most of them drove a Lincoln or a Ford or a Cadillac. They now a lot of them have moved to Lexus just because of the quality and stuff. But most of them drove Fords. They didn't have no expensive suits and nothing like that. Don't nobody spend a lot of money. They have no expensive watches and they want no designers and none of that. And honest to God, I spent the whole day with a group of guys I mean hundreds of millions. I ain't talking about 1 or 2 million. $300 million they got here that they're developing and putting money right down the street. And I spent the whole day with them, and none of them had on no designer stuff and no flashy stuff. One of them drove a Tesla. That's about it. But it want none of that flashy stuff. It want none of that flashy stuff. And if you probably pass them all the time at Target and Walmart and stuff, and we didn't know these guys were multi millionaires. And then the guys I see who put all this flash and stuff out there, I don't never see anything that they build. Even though they come on and they tell people they're gonna help you get to the next level. They're gonna do this and they're gonna get you here and they're gonna get you there. But show me something. Show me something that you have built and put together. I need to see something tangible. I need to see something tangible that you have put your hands on and you have built and put it there. I don't see that. No, you all can. I've taken you all to let y'all see. I don't care how raggedy the houses are and stuff. I paid for them. I paid cash in my houses. I ain't seen them with raggedy houses. You see me renovating the houses. You see me with the buildings I got. You see how they look when I get them. You see how they look when I came into here, this place. You see how I renovated it and fixed it. You see how we renovating the other building. I don't see none of these other people doing that. I see them always talking and telling they're going to get you here and get you there. No, granted, it is a few of them that are true business owners that I see out there. And like I say, now I like Glenn and Cameron. He's a real business owner. He's done it. I've been following Erica Watson. She does it, and you can see her doing this stuff. But a lot of the other ones are supposed to be gurus and gurus that are going to show you how to do this and do that. I ain't seen nothing tangible that they have. I don't see anything tangible that they have. I don't see them building. I haven't seen them build anything. And shout out to JT. Everybody saw JT. He went out and purchased his first real estate. You see JT out there he purchased his first piece of real estate out there for his daughter, and he's out there getting it. And so everybody that you see coming through where our little stage, you see us out here getting it and doing it. But the ones that I see that's supposed to be masters of this and all that, I ain't seen them doing anything. All right. All right, here we go. Mike dropping jewels once again. Okay, thanks. Okay. Absalom Accolon family. Let's get it in 2020. Yeah, 2020, man. This is the year to do it. Because what's gonna people are saying there's gonna be a recession. I don't know. But if it does be a recession, appliance repair goes out the roof during a recession. You want to be in on a recession. And then the good part about bad, some people are gonna be losing stuff, but because you're in appliance repair and you got whatchamacall, you got all this cash flow coming in and stuff, you're gonna be then in a position where you can take advantage of it. You can't take advantage of it when you are working for somebody. A lot of times when you're working for somebody in a recession, you're scared to even spend your money because you think you're gonna be the next person to get cut. Appliance repair, when a recession hit and you got cash in your pocket and you got cash coming in, man, it's like Black Friday for you then. Okay, CCH 1978. Our people care more about being seen and what other people think than making money. I begin to think that. I begin to think it's a lot more money. I begin to think you actually can make money by making people believe you have money. I found that out too. That if you don't have any money, but you can get a perception that you do, people will pay you just to see you act like you got money, and then that's how you get your money by finessing those people, and then they what you call and you don't never give them the formula of how to get to where you're going. Okay, Black 12 21 2. How many texts do you have, Mike? I don't have any texts now. I have a couple of subs that actually work with me. Right now, one, two, three. I got three subs. If I guess if you call the two young men that I'm actually getting to renovate my house, maybe that would be five. I guess subs. I'm gonna let them actually start going out doing some deliveries and stuff, trying to show them the appliance business a little bit too. I guess you might say five, but I don't have any. They're gonna be subs. I don't have any more text. I think the most I ever had when I did have technicians and stuff, I probably had maybe 10 or 12 at the most, and I don't want to do that again. I don't. I like it the way I have it. All right, Darren Clark. What's up, Mike and ABC family? All right. Uh, because we don't read, salam and peace, family. Okay. It was a grind today. There you go, Derek Clark. There you go. I see you, man. You've been putting the work in, man. I've been looking at it. You've been putting the work in. Proud of you. Roof Fitness, yes. Okay. Man, let me go up. Man, I didn't know we had that much stuff. Okay, let me see. Good Lord, we got a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Can we muster enough political power to deregulate the trade industry that they have closed the doors? Nah, you can forget about nah, you can forget about that. Because the whatchamacall, it's not you. The people who getting in ain't the problem. It's the people who are already there. They ain't gonna let that door open back up. Nah, you ain't getting in there. They're gonna keep that door closed. And be honest with you, I have I'm a licensed electrical contractor. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be one on the other side holding the door. I'll be holding the door too closed over there on that side because it'd be like Uber like the Uber with the taxi drivers, the people who used to have the taxi meddling and stuff. That was their money. They could sell that thing for $1 million and whatnot over in New York. Uber came in and busted it up, and now it ain't worth $20. So nah, ain't nobody gonna let you come in and take their licenses. Nah, you gonna have the unions and everybody jumping on that. So nah, you forget about that. All right, thank you, Mike. All right, brother Durbin. This is beautiful. Much success to all of us. All right, there you go. Roof Fitness agreed. Black 12 to 21 2. Mike, I'd like to offer my labor for free if I can ride shotgun with one of your techs for a couple of weeks. Nah, just take the appliance boot camp, man. You have everything you need. Take the appliance boot camp. I don't want to. I don't want you to be dependent on nobody else. Take the appliance boot camp, and you'll earn while you earn. You're gonna be earning while you learning. You can't go wrong. You're not gonna be making no $10, $15. You're not gonna be doing the work for free. Do 1 or 2 stops a day. Like I said, if Mr. Terry is still in, um, Mr. Terry, he whatchamacall. If he's the guy I think he is, he went out today, his first stop on a washing machine, and made whatchamacall, made $200 in less than an hour. If you include the time he had to go drive and pick up the part and come back. So you're not gonna do that on no part-time job. You can work a whole week and won't make a $200 bring home in your pocket on a part-time job. So I don't want you to do that. I want you to earn while you learn. Okay, Shaman Ofa, are there any ABC students from New Jersey? He is from New Jersey. If I recall right, Mr. Terry, he's from New Jersey, son of North. Can we force them to open up the industry since they have so much need? Nope. You can come in, but you're gonna come in as a worker. You ain't gonna come in and get no. You come in and go work for somebody, and then you have to work for them for 5 to 7 years, depending on what you want to do, what you're doing. Most of them minimum 5 years before they even sign off to take the test. Then when you go take the test, they're gonna have the test workers there, making sure you can't pass it. So you can go work for somebody, but you ain't coming in and get no license. Uh, John Wood, why should they hire a new business like us when there are already so many established appliance repair business? Because there ain't no appliance, there ain't no established appliance repair business. That's why they got hired so many new people like us. And plus, once a company get established, like myself, once I get established, I don't do third party warranty. I'm gonna do cash calls. Once you get to a point where you establish and you got enough cash calls coming in, you ain't gonna do third party warranty. You might do 1 or 2 to fill in, but you say forget it. You go do the cash calls where the money at. So that's why they're gonna do it. It's not any businesses out here. Try calling. Try tomorrow morning. Wake up. Try to get somebody to come fix your refrigerator. See how soon somebody can get there. Patrick Young, what's good, Mike? It's been a while. All right, I've been on the road driving trucks, but I'm still interested in the ABC boot camp. All right, man, you need to come on. You can go ahead and purchase it now, and you can actually do the online while you're driving, and get familiar with it, and then once you get off the truck, you be ready to go. Dwayne H, what's up, Mike and the ABC family? And I had many people come off of that truck. That's why I keep asking them, what in the world are they doing to you all in that truck? I had many people come off of that truck and go to the come to Appliance Boot Camp, and they went back to that truck. If Mr. Marcus Muhammad Ali, if he's still in here, he didn't have one truck. He had several trucks, and he got out of them. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, I've had several people to get out that truck and not look back. All right. What's up, Mike and ABC family? All right, Dwayne H. John Wood. And do they tell them home warranty companies you're new to the business? And do you tell them they don't care about that? They don't care if you're new to the business. What they care about, they don't sold a policy, and they told the policy owner, the homeowner, that somebody bid their house within 48 hours. And the homeowner called and said they got medicine and refrigerator that's going bad, and they calling and nobody got any availability to go out there. And so they want to know how soon can you get out there. Some of them with the third party warranties are telling me they didn't even fill out the contract and they're getting work. They just called them up and sent them work. They didn't fill the contract out or anything. So they just need to get people out there. When I'm telling you how hot it is out here for appliance repair, if some of the people who've came here, if you're in there, just let them know how hot it is. The work is out there. The work is out there. Right now, I'm already booked for next week. We 2 weeks out now. All right, Dwayne H. What's up, Mike? ABC fan. That's with me now. I haven't went through the voice messages and stuff. Just people going online scheduling. I'm 2 weeks out, and that's cash calls. Okay. Um, how much does it cost? Um, how much does what cost? The actual appliance boot camp. Appliance boot camp. It costs 1,650. You can break it up into 2 payments, 825 one month and 825 the next month. Okay. Rims are so early 2000. Nah, they still here. They still got rental rims. They rent the rims here. So yeah, nah, they still here. Ricky Rich, John. Um, if you don't believe, then get out the business. I don't know what they got going on. Um, okay, Rod, signing on with the warranty companies. They're asking for W-9 forms. Do I still need to fill out a 1099? Uh, a 1099 is what they're gonna send you at the end of the year. A W-9 form or the I-9 form, that's so they'll know who to fill it out to. That's where you're gonna put your corporation and you put your EIN number, so they'll know who to when they send out your 1099, they'll know who to send it to and what EIN number to be attached to it. So that way, at the end of the year, when they get ready to do their taxes, they're gonna send you a 1099. You don't fill out a 1099. That's what they send you, so you can give that to your accountant. They want to know who they gonna say they paying all the money to. That's all that is. Okay. All right. Nice meeting you here in Atlanta last Friday. Yeah, I enjoyed meeting you too, man. Really appreciate it. All right, there we go. Okay, here go. CCH 1978. John, I just sent several requests for apps at some of the companies a couple of weeks ago. I got an email today from one company saying uh, they were mad because I had sent. Yeah, yeah, they get mad at you. They get mad at you. I have one company call me 3 times today. They had 3 different people call me and try to get me to take a service call. And I told them 3 times I'm not I'm on vacation and we can't do it. But I had they had a young lady call, then they had a guy call, and then they had a supervisor call and said if they gave $150 extra, could we go? And I was like, nah, I'm on vacation. Okay. All right, Kirks. They go Slick. Slick was working today too. He got a dishwasher up and running. What's up, everybody? All right. Anybody sign with New Leaf? I don't know who New Leaf is, but it sounds like another warranty company. Okay. Wheeler Industries. In a matter of 8 weeks, we obtained our LLC, secured several contracts, and opened our storefront selling appliances and services 2 weeks ago. Made easy money and looking forward to more. Oh wow! There you go, man. Where you at, Wheeler Industries? In a matter of 8 weeks, we obtained our LLC, secured several contracts, and opened our storefront selling appliances and services 2 weeks ago. All right, there you go. Made easy money and looking forward to more. There you go. Way to go, man. Okay, Okafor. I was watching your course video where you was testing open and closed switches with sound. How do you know exactly which switches of the appliances to test for? You got to read schematic. You read schematic. Schematic will tell you which switches to actually look for. That comes with the schematic reading. Okay, Wheeler Industries. Thank you, fam. This is a very lucrative business. It's exciting. Yes, it is. It is. It's very exciting. Like I say, tomorrow, I'm not doing the appliance repair tomorrow, but I'm working on my building. But I can't. I can barely sleep. Honest, I can barely sleep, and my wife have to run me out of there from doing work there. Now, same thing. On Monday, when we go back to go back Monday for appliance repair, start running and stuff. You know, my nephew subbed for me and stuff. And sometimes I talk to my nephew, and he said, "Yeah, he ready to go back." He said he ready to go back to work. How many people say that during the Christmas break? Say, "Yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm ready to get back to work." Most people don't say that because this business, I'm telling you, here in North Carolina during the springtime, it's the best business in the world because you got the flowers blooming, you got the birds chirping, the weather is just fine. You can have the window down. You seeing the well manicured lawns. I mean, it's so nice during the springtime. and you out in all that good fresh air. You ain't going in no bad neighborhood. You're not doing like plumbing. If you're doing plumbing, you up under somebody's house, crawling all day. If you're doing HVAC, you up under the house in the attic, or you're outside in the weather. If you're doing electrical, same thing. You're gonna be crawling and climbing the whole time. Appliance repair, you in a clean environment. You in the air condition in the summertime. You in the heat during the wintertime. That's fairly clean. Everything you need to do is right there in front of you. It's not like when you're doing electrical and plumbing and HVAC, where you're gonna be running back and forth to a couple of different places across the house. It's very, very simple and easy. You don't have to have a helper. You can go out there, you work at your own pace. You get paid good money. Man, honest, it's the dream job. It's the dream job. All right. Okay. DLV Mark. Mr. Sneed telling the truth. Thank you, Mr. Sneed. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. They got some network going on. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. Reginald Terry. There you go. He said, thanks, that's him again. Okay, man, you welcome, man. I'm so, and come to find out, I didn't know, but Mr. Terry, he came to the Appliance Boot Camp. He came to the last class we had. And come to find out, I know all his family. I found out, I know the Harrisons that you are, we're not related. Well, for a second, we thought we might have been related, but I know all your family. I know all your family. I saw with Jameson and them. I saw, okay, he's some kid of Jameson and Reginald and all of them. So okay, I know your family. Yeah. All right. 89 Dr. Funk. Hey Mike, how will you be grandfather in this trade? Will you have to be a member of a trade organization? They do it a couple of different ways. One, they the way they done it in electrical and stuff in the past, you had to be you had to actually show that you had went down and pulled a permit. With you be able to show that you had contracts to do an appliance repair, or you can go to customers and show that you actually had done appliance repair, that you had been in appliance repair business. You got an LLC that shows that you've been doing appliance repair. If you go join USA, they show you've been in the appliance repair trade organization. So you got all that paperwork backing it up that you've been doing appliance repairs. Robert Fury, can I buy parts the same day? For what? You got to be more a little bit. You got to give me a little bit more information with that. Yep, Reginald Terry said he made his money. There you go. Okay. Just Tech. Wow, congratulations. Okay. There you go. New Boy Live, Appliances Boot Camp. Here we come. Yeah, man. Come on. Like I say, I've been keeping the lid on it a little bit, but after this weekend and talking to people and seeing all the people, like I say, some people I didn't know. I remember that. I remember faces. I'm bad with names. I remember faces, and sometimes I'll be thinking people are other people. And we went FaceTime with a couple of people. I went FaceTime with a couple of people the last couple of days, and I saw they're totally different people than who I thought they were. And I saw they're doing well, and it's just showing me that what we have here is something that's really good. All right. Quentin Hodge. Yes, I'm already just have to close this current business. Okay, there you go. All right. Yeah, thanks for watching the videos, New Boy Live. Okay. Okay. All right. Picture Man. Good evening, Mike. Check in from Arlington, Texas. Okay. Tony D. Mike, what do you think about Grant Cardone? Grant Cardone, he's good. He shows Grant Cardone shows his stuff. He got tangible stuff. He got property everywhere. You know, you see him buying. He ain't making his money off no YouTube. You know, you see the stuff that he got. You see, he got actual businesses. He's doing it. So now he's the real deal. Okay, Wheeler Industries. Mike, where do I find the true technicians that I can trust to do the quality work? I do. Would you recommend internship? Yeah, you gonna have to build them. Or you gonna have to build them. Find you somebody who I normally would do. I'll go somewhere like a Jiffy Lube or Pep Boards or someplace. Find somebody who changing oil. You know they work good with their hands, and just see how they interact with you while you there getting your oil change, their customer service skills and stuff. And if you like them, you then can let them ride with you for a little bit, to see what see how they are, and then you can either train them yourself, or if you need them faster than that, you can send them to a place to actually build tech. Send them to a school to actually build technicians and get them up and running. Uh, let's see, what's the name of that book? This book right here is Thomas Stanley. Thomas Stanley. He wrote this book, The Millionaire Next Door. It's a good read if you never read it. BK from the Rockets agreed. I didn't really understand real money until I got a chance to hang around folks making several hundred thousand. My perception of money and wealth changed really quickly after hanging around there. Yeah, it does. It does change really quickly. Change really quickly. Root Fitness. I filled out the initial form, but I haven't heard back from New Leaf yet. Okay, I never heard of them. Maybe somebody have. There's a lot of companies out there. And they got some people doing some networking. Anthony Lee, hey Mike, thanks for this knowledge. If I finish the course today, can I actually start tomorrow? Yeah, you can start doing your if you finish the course today, you can actually start doing it's an order operation. Start going through that order operation. Yeah. You act when you first buy the course and you start looking at the course, that's when you start. When you first buy the course, that's when you start. And from there it's just a journey. All right. Patrick Young, yeah, JT is doing big things. Yeah, he is. He is. I talked to him earlier. I'm very proud, man. I'm very proud. He stepped out there, man. He's doing some big things. Him and his uncle get ready to do some. They might be doing some even bigger things. So yeah, he's knocking it out. They're doing some networking. Oh wow, I jumped again. Okay. Wow. Okay. 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 All right. Greetings. How you doing, old Mr. Fixer family? Okay. DLV Mark, what did it cost you to open a store? Oh wow, you don't want to open no store. To open that store, I think we all put in maybe about 15,000 altogether. If four of us, we put in 15,000. So yeah, you don't want to open no store. And you got to put that money in to get the product, to renovate the store and all that stuff before you even make a dollar. It was months before we even made a dollar. I mean, like I said, that 15,000 we put in, it was months. No, every 30, yeah, it was 60,000. It was months before we even, because we had to go source the product. Then we had to rework the product, had to hire people, had to renovate the store, and it was all you got months involved before you even make a dollar. So no, I wouldn't do that if I was you. If you ain't got the cash, if you get the cash, go right ahead. All right. Reginald Terry. Mike, what's the difference between tech and sub? A tech is somebody that their employee that you take out their taxes. You're responsible for everything about them. You got sent in their social security and all that stuff. And if something happened and you fire them, you got to pay unemployment and all that. I don't want no tax. A sub is somebody who has their own company and you actually just send them work, just like the third party warranty companies do. That's what I do. I have subs, so I have too many. I have too many cash calls coming in for me to service by myself. So the ones that I can't service, I send them out to subs. All right, laugh out loud, Mike. You got it good. That's how taxi medallions were. Yeah, they were. Now they ain't worth nothing. James Sander, Mike. How do I view what's inside your online course? Um, if you go there, it should tell you. You should be able to see what's in there on the online course. If not, I have to look in there see if I can get a view so you can see what everything is. But I'll look at that once we get off. All right. Uh, Wheeler Industries. I'm searching for text, but I just opened. The amount of work is overwhelming, and I'm actually sending work to other businesses. There you go. That's what I'm doing. That's what he's doing. The same thing I'm doing. I need advice on how to hire qualified techs in California. Join the crowd, buddy. Can't find, there's none out there. Um, so if anybody's in California, put what part of California in information, and and we'll see if somebody out there looking to work. We have several people who came from California out here. So if you in that area, put your information. Maybe they're looking to do some work with you. But we got the same thing. We got people. We got Juan down in Detroit. He got the same problem. He can't find it. It's too much work. Can't find people. Okay. I'm here over plus tip. Okay. All right. And somebody was asking about New Jersey. Mr. Terry put his information in if you want to get with him. Sham Aris, Mike, you think you will expand your service to other states for training? Nah, with the online, like I say, the stuff we're doing with the online now, it's not going to be a need. And to go to other states and stuff, I'll actually have to set up a building and all that. It's easier for you all to come here. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Once we get the online the way it's supposed to be next year, if you somebody who's mechanically inclined, you wouldn't even have to come here. But if you somebody who haven't really worked with hand tools and you want a little bit more confidence, you be able to come here. It's easier for you to come here, and I got everything set up the exact way that you see it online, so it's a continuous flow. All right. Fix it. RV. Mike, renter whom was renting a house skipped out on me, and I called the warranty company. Plus, the tenants didn't honor their appointment time. So I took a pic. I took a picture of the residence, and I still got paid. He still got his money. There you go, Big O. You learning it. You learning it. There you go. Still got his 125. Way to go, man. What you call? It's not something thing. Yeah, it is. There you go. Bruce Handy. Hello, Mr. Sneed from the 330. Started watching the videos and can't wait to get started. Okay, there you go. Can't wait to get for you to get started. James X, the works is out there. Yes, it is. All right, Sander. Hey, Mike, here in Dallas, I can call up mini appliance repair and get my refrigerator fixed the same day. Does that mean the market is saturated? Try that. I don't think that's pretty true. Try that, but nah, it's not saturated. Appliance repair, you can make money anywhere. It's not saturated. But I don't believe you can just call up anywhere and get your refrigerator fixed the same day in Dallas. Try that tomorrow. Matter of fact, I might act like I'm in Dallas and try to find somebody. But nah, there's plenty of work to do in Dallas. Plenty of work. All right. Once I'm ready to start warranty calls, what cell phone service do you recommend? Just make sure you got good service. Don't use one that when you get out there, you got a lot of dead spots. I use Verizon, but whoever, depending on the city you live in, whoever service have the best service, you're gonna need something that you can actually download. That you can download schematics and all that. Don't get out there with no flip phone and nothing like that. And also, if you're gonna be in business, you're gonna have to have you a laptop or a desktop. You got to do a computer. You're not gonna be able to just run your business off a tablet and a cell phone. For you to be doing your invoices and with the third party warranties and all that, you're gonna have to get you a laptop or either get you a desktop. You ain't gonna be running off a tablet and a cell phone. All right, Darren Clark, thanks for taking time to assist me. No problem, no problem. Uh, Lamartin Staten. I graduated boot camp in August 19th. I've been so busy with warranty repairs, I had to turn it off for the. Oh man, geez, wow. I remember you. I remember you. He said he graduated boot camp in August 19th. I've been so busy with warranty repairs, he had to turn it off for December so he could catch up. That's why I told you he had to go on hold. He had so much he had to go on hold. That's crazy. But I see it. I believe it. And just tell where you're located at, Mr. Staten. Dragon Queen. Hey, Mike. What are some good warranty companies you would recommend? Like I say, I like American Home Shield, Old Republic, and I like Home Buyers Warranty. There's a lot more out there. A lot of people who coming through Appliance Boot Camp, they're going out getting a bunch of different other ones. I don't do as many third-party warranty calls. Um, like I say, I do mainly cash calls, and I started to do some third-party warranty calls. I just say I go out here and just try to evaluate the companies for the people coming through the class. But they start like this guy just said, Lamat and Stanton just said. I got so many calls. I can't do it. I turned them off. So don't stop calling me because it was making me have to do too much answering the phone and stuff. So I stopped doing it. And I said the people who came to the class now, so many people are doing it, and through the live feeds, they validating people now. Okay, Mike, I finally caught up with an accountant from Select Home Warranty, and went over all invoices and money that they owe me, and it's over $1,200, and they say it's processing right. Yeah, right. Some people have started getting their money from them, man. Like I said, I don't do. They can get parts for appliances the same day, Mr. Robert Fair. If you go bomb, but if you get a third party warranty, they're gonna take 1 or 2 days to send them to you. Some people actually getting their money from them, and they don't figure out a system how to work them. I think Calvin in DC he figured it out, and now he does calls for them. Several people have figured it out. I just didn't have time to do it. Okay. Okay. J Real, they got something going on. Okay. Hey Mike, when will you do a video or course about shopping vetting for our health, dental, and visionary disability insurance? So many of us are only getting used to insurance through our employer. I'm gonna do that when I go to the actual seminar, go to the conference next month, and it's just a couple of weeks away. I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna actually go to the actual seminar where they actually talk about the health insurance and stuff to get that information. Because with me, I get mine free with one of my other companies I do consulting with. So I'm gonna actually go there and figure it out. Oh, okay. Oh, fix it, RV. And he said he's a contractor with New Leaf Home Warranty Company. Okay, all right. They got it going on. All right. All right. Wheeler Industries. He's located in California, but service San Bernardino County, Inland Empire area. There you go. He put his information. Anybody in California that can help him out, please do. Yeah, we got alumni in Mississippi. Yep. Yep. He's in Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, there you go. Okay. For cell phone service, I mean like a business line that has a different phone number from my personal, but still rings to my personal. Yeah, you can do that. You can use Google Voice. Some people say they do that. Just make sure whoever you use, make sure you get to keep that number. Make sure that number don't go away, because that number that you start with, you keep it, because that's how people get in contact with you. So keep that number. Can't be switching numbers every week and all that. All right. Uh, there you go. Got people there telling where they at in Mississippi. All right. Slick said New Leaf hasn't paid him yet. Okay. Can you get parts from the appliances for the appliances the same day? Uh, yeah, if you go out and buy them, but if you're doing third party warranty, you're gonna get them when they send them to you. And because they send them to you for their customers, when they send them to you, that's when they get them. All right, because we don't read Grasshopper for 25 bucks, gives you a local business line, people. Okay, there you go. All right, I ran a little bit over tonight. Like I say, if if you're looking to want to make $100,000 a year, I'm putting the link back in here again. Go here, purchase Appliance Boot Camp, and you be on the road to making $100,000 a year. There you go. That's the web address, website. If you go there, it works. It works. We give you step-by-step instruction. It's not like some of the other companies where you're going out and you become a technician. You gotta go look for a job. When you leave here, you start your own business. And like I say, if you go get a job, you can't pass that down to your kids and grandkids or none of that stuff. You can't take advantage. If you got a job, You can't take advantages of the tax breaks that comes with owning a business. And what we're going to teach you, we're going to teach you to go out and start your own company. You build it up. You can pass it down to your kids, your grandkids, and also you can take advantage of the prices. All right. Okay. Order and Brown. Okay. Proceed. Okay. My company make us pay for parts and then reimburse. Um, then they reimburse. Okay. They say we'll get paid every. Uh, if you came with me and if you take the appliance boot camp, can I tell you starting off only do third party warranty that supply parts. If they're not going to supply parts, you can't afford to do it. If you don't do that. Don't do that. If you came through appliance boot camp and you just started, don't do that. You need to you need to find your company that's going to supply you the parts. If you haven't found one yet, you got to keep looking because you ain't got the cash to actually to go out there and do that. One control board will cost you $300, and you might have two of them a day that you might have to buy. So don't do that. All right, Willa Industry. By the way, Mike, you're awesome. I greatly appreciate all the knowledge you shared. Thanks. And my accounts saying saying the same thing. All right, saying the same. Okay, thanks, man. I appreciate that. All right. Okay. All right, here go Mr. O. He said he haven't done any service calls for them yet because he's been getting slammed with other service calls. I just told him to activate my account now. Okay, there you go. Yeah, hit the like button if you don't mind. Um, okay, because we don't read, make sure you go sign up into the Appliance Boot Camp. Just sign up, and then once you sign up, if you did, just send me the email address you signed up with, and I'll go add you in. All right. I called 5 repair businesses this morning, and they just said they wanted to schedule the same day. Okay, that's no problem. There's plenty of work out there. I'm surprised. They said they're going to do it the same day. If they do, but no, there's plenty of work out there in Dallas area. There's plenty of work. Believe me, no shortage of work. Okay, Ralph. Yeah, if you've done ABC online, don't do not go out there and do no I tell you, only do the third party warranty companies that actually supply the parts. You don't want to do one that's gonna make you buy parts. You gotta do one that supply the parts. If they're not gonna supply the parts, don't do it. Because you ain't got enough cash flow, it's gonna kill you. All right. All right. Once again, thank everybody for tuning in. And I'll be back Monday at 8 o'clock.